Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to try my best to express something that's hard. It's hard for me to express. I get a little emotional because people don't understand that materialism, money, houses, cars, all this shit here is not enough to survive difficult times. That is not enough to survive hard times. You have to have knowledge. You have to have information in order to survive difficult, hard times. You have to have some things that you can hold on to. Traditions within your family, principles, integrity. That's what you should be passing on to your children and your grandchildren. Foundational principles. Discipline, integrity, honesty, values. That's what you should be passing on to your children and your grandchildren. There's only so much you can do with a house. There's only so much you can do with your material possessions, your furniture, your clothes, the pictures, the china cabinet. There's only so much you can do with all those things. You need to pass on principles. As Americans, we don't have anything of value that we're passing on to our children besides just material stuff on earth. But if you pass on knowledge, principles, disciplines that they can use when the times are tough, when things may not be as convenient and reliable, if you can pass on a disciplined heart, a strong mind, don't pass on a house with a weak mind. Don't pass on money with no principles. All that stuff that you're passing on, they can lose in one generation. You can give your children, your grandchildren $1 million. Within 20 years, they can lose it all because they don't have any principles. They don't have any discipline. They don't have any knowledge on how to preserve the things that they have. You have to have knowledge. You have to have principles. You have to have financial literacy. That's the information that you need to be passing on. Wisdom. See, all the downloads that we're receiving is from the universities, the matrix, the man-made things on this earth can rot away, can be blown away, can be destroyed by earthquakes, can be destroyed in tsunamis, can be blown away and destroyed by tornadoes and hurricanes. That stuff can be destroyed. But the knowledge that you receive, the principles and the discipline that you receive, that you instill in your children, can be preserved and carried on from generation to generation for millennia. The ancient knowledge and wisdom that the Native American have, from the Aztecs to the Mayans, that knowledge and that information is still in our DNA, in the natives' DNA. That ancient wisdom and knowledge from our African brothers and sisters, that's still in our DNA. That wisdom of how to grow food, how to raise animals. All that stuff is still in our knowledge. It's still in our DNA. But since we live in such an artificial society of hatred and violence, that ancient wisdom and that knowledge has been suppressed. It's been deleted and removed from our consciousness. It is sitting in our subconscious. It's there, but we don't use it because we only value the things that we see with our eyes, and we know that the things that we see with our eyes is very, very limited. Your eyes can't see when your mind is blinded. It's very limited. If you're using physical vision to make all your decisions, you will be deceived forever. The knowledge that you're going to get is from the universe. The knowledge that you need is from the universe. The knowledge to build pyramids came from the universe. All of the chambers and tunnels under the pyramids in the earth is from the universe. We have the same knowledge that the ants have. Ants have the knowledge to build tunnels. There are tunnels that are a mile long under the pyramids in Giza, in Egypt. We have the same knowledge as termites. They build the same tunnels in the earth. We do the same thing. We have cliff dwellers in Sedona. The Hopi tribe built cliff homes in the side of mountains in Sedona, Arizona. We have the knowledge. We're not passing it on. Everything that we do is surface level. It has no depth. But we know that the nutrients is in the depth of the earth. We know the nutrients is in the atmosphere from the sun. The photons. That's where the nutrients are. There's information in the light from the sun. There's information in light. But we only want to operate as two-dimensional beings. When it has been scientifically proven, there are at least 10 dimensions. But we only want to operate as two-dimensional beings. That's why we continue to kill each other, because of the color of our skin. Because we only judge and perceive everything through the prism of the matrix, which is designed to control us. We have to open up the portals of our mind to receive knowledge and information from the universe. And once we acquire that knowledge and information, we have to download it to our children. Guys, we are all frequencies and information. Our brain is just a transmitter. We are always transmitting knowledge and information indefinitely, forever. Always. Before your child is born onto this earth, the child is processing knowledge and information. That's how the embryo knows how to develop and come into development in the womb. It's receiving the downloads. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So yeah, guys, I mean, you have to realize that, the downloads, all the information that we get comes from the universe. So like I said, even when a baby starts to develop, all the baby's information comes from the universe. The development. That's why in a baby, the first thing that is developed is the nervous system and the brain. That's the first thing that is developed, is the brain. And the brain starts processing the downloads, the information needed to tell the body what to do. The brain is receiving information. from the mother, but all the downloads is coming from the universe. It's telling the body step by step what to do next. The brain, the computer, the software. It's telling the body what to do next. It almost comes out from nothing, really, guys. It's all software that creates the hardware. So you got to think about it, guys. Like this process has happened billions and billions of times, and it had to start somewhere. This process had to start somewhere, and you know where it started? It started in the universe. See? So my point is that once the brain is developed, the heart is created next. See, once the heart is developed, then it starts pumping out information and blood cells, start creating the blood cells from nothing. Creates the face, then the arms and the legs. See, all this stuff, the brain, you see the cycle? It goes from the top to the middle and it goes out throughout the baby's body. So you gotta realize, like, this is not by accident. This is all by intelligent design. And it all comes from the universe, from the stars, from the sun, from the earth. It's all one. Every living thing on this earth started from somewhere, and it all started in the universe, guys. That's where it all started. And it's going to continue that way. Hold on, guys. I'm getting hot. Let me turn some air on. Okay. And it's going to continue that way. Anyway, guys, so the point I'm trying to make is, guys, it is so important for you to make sure that you're teaching your children, your grandchildren, core principles. Core principles. Knowledge, wisdom. That's what you need to be passing on to your family, to your children. So they can understand the power that they have does not come from men. The power that they have comes from the universe. The universe is what created life. The universe is what created you. If you want to call the universe God, that's fine. So if that's what you believe, stop giving all your power to money then. If you know money didn't create you, why would you worship money if it didn't create you? Don't you think it make more sense to worship the creator rather than the creation? So why would you pass on cars and money and houses to your children and not pass them on the knowledge of God or the knowledge of the universe? If that's what created the things that you're trying to pass on to them, pass on the original. Don't pass on the copies. Don't pass on the counterfeits. Pass on the original knowledge and information. I mean, think about it, guys. Pass on the blueprints. Pass me on the knowledge to build a house, not the house. Pass me on the knowledge to make the money, not the money. Pass me on the knowledge to build a car, not the car. Pass me on the knowledge to build a family. That's the knowledge I want. Pass me on the knowledge to build. not to consume. Pass me on the knowledge to produce, not to acquire. That's the knowledge that you want. But all we want to do is pass on the knowledge to consume and to acquire. See, that's what we're losing. And see, the elites of the society, they know, they have this knowledge, they have this information. That's why their children, their family will never be broke, because they're passing on the knowledge. They're passing on the blueprints of life. See, they're passing on the software, not the hardware. See, they're passing on the maps, the GPS signals, so they can get there with or without a road, because they got the coordinates. They're passing on the coordinates of life. See, guys, and I'm not a genius. I'm not smart at all. I'm just thinking. I'm a thinker. And it's obvious to a thinker that it makes no sense to have the hardware without the software. You can't. It makes no sense. Just think about it. You talk to an engineer or a computer program, whatever. Talk to anybody. It is the software that you need, not the hardware. But we want to pass on the hardware to our families. We want to pass on the damn monitor. Monitor is nothing. The monitor is nothing without the software. See, guys? I mean, but anyway, guys, I mean, you know, that's just something I had on my mind that I wanted to share with, you know, whoever's going to listen to this in the future or whenever. That, like, that's the secret sauce, guys. And that's what, like, I'm telling you, that's why 99% of the people on this earth are suffering. Because they want to continue to pass on the creation instead of the knowledge, the information, the blueprints of life. Pass on those things that made us survivors. Not those things that made us comfortable. Pass on the knowledge and information that got us to this point. Why wouldn't you want to know the information from 1,000 years ago? I don't want to know the information from last week, last year, the last 10 years. I wanted the information from 1,000 years, from 2,000 years ago, before all of the convenience. I wanted the survival information. I want the builder's code. The master key. The knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. See? And there's only a few of a few anomalies out there that want this information. Everybody else wants the Starbucks coffee. They don't want the knowledge of the Colombians. They don't want the knowledge of the Colombians that grow the coffee, or the coffee beans or whatever. They just want the coffee. See? But anyway, guys, that's it for this video, guys. Guys, remember, Keep your life clean. Keep your mind clean. Keep your diet clean. Keep your car clean. Keep your body clean, guys. Guys, remember to download and deploy your anti-mindware software. Guys, your life is like a parachute. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works if it's deployed. You got to deploy your mind. Your mind is like a parachute. It's in a small little bag. But when the parachute explodes, it's huge, and it can guide you. It can guide you to a safe landing. Okay, guys? Debug and unplug from the matrix. Drink plenty of spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poison that's in the food supply. Guys, you've already been poisoned. You've been micro-poisoned every day. And since you are unconscious, because you have not resurrected your consciousness is dead. Everything that you're doing it in your subconscious state of mind. Your whole life is just on the program. That's why everybody's doing the same thing. You drive down the freeway, you see almost all the same restaurants. Everybody's doing the same thing. And that's why. Okay, guys, so drink plenty of spring water to flush out all the chemicals and stuff. Guys, until next time, remember, you are the pilot of your plane. It is your responsibility to fuel up, and it's your responsibility to make sure that your GPS has been calibrated for success. Universal success, not materialistic success. Okay, guys, until next time, guys, I'm Countryman777, and I'm signing off. Now go and conquer yourself. Peace.